Right, how do you pronounce this name of this team?
Íþróttabandalag Akraness. Íþróttabandalag Akraness. Íþróttabandalag Akraness.
That doesn't really help, does it? Hello once again everybody and welcome back to episode 2, or Club 1, episode 1 if you will, of Jack on a Journey. My name is Jack and today we are with Akraness. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not even going to pronounce the first word. No idea. I believe it means Akraness Sports Federation or something like that, or Sports Club. So we'll just stick with Akraness for now. Basically what I'm going to do with you today is show you the team, show you the finances and whatnot, do the meetings that we need to do, and all that jazz, all the standard introduction jazz. Yes, all this, you've all seen these before. Yes, let's go to the assistant. I'm not sure whether I'm going to strip the club down and get some new staff in. I probably will. It depends on how high their wages are. Yes. We'll sort that out later. Thank you, Tiger. That's alright, mate. That's alright, right. So let's just go through the messages then. So these are the players out on loan. All going, I believe. So these players are coming back. So yeah, these players are out on loan. One player's going on a future transfer, which is fine. He's one of the guys on loan. So we've got Carrie seems to be our feeder team by the looks of it, because all our players are out on loan to them. Got a few players injured, only the one out for a lengthy amount of time. I don't do training, so I'm not too fussed. They have won a hell of a lot. Okay, I've already sorted my tactic out. What I'm going to do, I'll show you that in a minute. But they've won the Icelandic Premier League 18 times. They've won what I assume is the cup, like the Iceland Cup, 9 times. This league that we're in, they've won it 3 times. Icelandic Champions Cup 5 times, and the Icelandic League Cup A 3 times. So they are a club with a lot of titles. 18 bloody Premiership wins is a mental one. I'm not going to lie, it's an absolute mental one. There's a lot of green and reds in the team reports there, which hopefully we'll sort out. Got good youth facilities, which is good to see, but we haven't got any youth teams or anything like that. Probably why the squad was looking quite healthy, to say the least. We'll probably trim that down quite a bit. We've got a couple of out-of-contract players in a year. That's fine, we won't sort that out just yet. And we've got a welcome message from Gunnarsson. Standard Icelandic name, really, isn't it? So, that's really interested me. When was the last time they won this Premier League? Because if it was ages ago, then I don't know why I've gone on managers. If it was ages ago, then there's no point. So 2001 was the last time they won it. When was their last trophy? They won this league that we're in, the Championship of Iceland, pretty much. They won in 2011, and that was their last trophy they won. Okay, 2014 they came runners-up. So they've been a yo-yoing side in recent years, but the early on, from 1950s to 1990s, they were quite a good side when it came to Iceland. So I think this is a fantastic first club to have. Try and get a former big side, try and get them back into the top realms of Icelandic football. The last time they did well in the Premier League, they finished 3rd in 2007, so over 10 years ago, and they haven't done much since then. So the job is really to get them to their previous heights, I guess. Before I show you the players, obviously everyone's on holiday anyway. This is the tactic that I'm going with for this team anyway, because I noticed we had a couple of good wingers and a load of good centre midfielders. So I thought, we'll do this. I was thinking more the defensive mid. And I saw we didn't really have a defensive mid, so I thought we'll go a flat back 3 midfield and then wingers, a striker. That's fine by me. So we're doing this at fairly control possession even, but we're going fairly basic at the moment. And then, you know, if we need to, we'll upgrade it and add some more bits in. What I do want to show though is the rules, because I haven't seen the rules quite yet, and it'll be good to just learn what's what. So we played 22 games. That's fine. 5 subs, 3 used in a match. That's fine. There must be no more than 3 non-EU players in the playing 11. The match squad must have no more than 4 loan players. Okay, so that team that we loan every player to, they must be a bit screwed. Nations treated as EU, all European nations and all European Free State Association nations. Okay. The transfer windows, 15th of October, so soon, in 9 days' time, up until the 15th of May. That's a long time. And then the 15th of July to the 1st of August. So there's a little short period there, but then a massive summer period. So does that mean the league starts around May? Because that's a mad wait if it is. It is. The 13th of the 5th. So their league actually only goes on for 4 months. Obviously they play all these cup competitions in between by the looks of it. That's a mad transfer window, but I've just noticed, what a rule to have, trialists are allowed to play in matches. Because usually it's trialists aren't allowed to play. But if we can get some hefty trialists in for like 4 weeks, we can play them in. So why would you make that a rule? Okay, so 3 points for a win, 1 point draw. That's fine. And we only played 22 games, like I said. So it's a very short season. So we're going to be here for a while, at least, up until, I think February was the cup games, wasn't it? So this League Cup A, Group B, is the League Cup. So that's the 24th of February on to the 10th of April. So even that's quite spread out, if I'm honest. And then I assume the finals just before when the league starts. So that's good. It's a good way of doing it, I guess. This is the staff. So our scouting team looks quite good. Best in the league doesn't necessarily mean that it's the best. We got an assistant manager, general coach, no fitness coach, a goalkeeping coach, and the head of youth development. Okay. It's looking okay at the moment. We'll need a fitness coach in there. Physios are looking quite dead at the moment as well. But that's all fine. We'll sort that out. I'll do the staff off cameras and any signings that I'm going to make off cameras, and then we'll come back for the first game probably on Sunday and show you what's what. Other thing I'm going to be showing you what's what is on Sunday. I will be completely bold. I'll be losing. I'm keeping my beard. I'll be losing this purely because as this is coming out, I'm getting my head shaved by Kevin Chapman, Lelujo. You must know him. A big fish of the FM YouTube scene. That's just going to inflate his ego, isn't it? Mad. I'm going over to Peterborough to meet him and Smoothman, who I do my podcast with, the Bad Bookers Wrestling Podcast, and they are shaving my head and making me look like Bam Bam Bigelow from the old WWF days. All for charity. We're doing it for the National Autistic Society, which Kev did his 24-hour stream for the other day, and I think he's raised, as of right now, like just under 6.5k, which is mad. Absolutely mad amount. But yeah, Sunday's going to be, I might be wearing my hat. Let's say that much. I can't wait to go bold. I can't wait. But this is the team that we're going with. So what we'll do is we'll go individually through the players quickly so you can see their stats. Obviously you can see the star ratings as well. Spoilers, if you didn't know already, I can't pronounce these names. So Borderson, I assume these are P's. If any Icelandic people come across this video, please tell me what these letters mean. So is that a P? I'm assuming it's a P. Because you've got a lot of accents in there and lines in your D's and mental. I'm going to go Porterson, because that seems like the obvious one. So 600k a week, £600 a week. 23 years old. He can play anywhere along the right hand side. I'm going to be playing him right back, I think, as a more attacking wing back. He's 6'2", which is excellent. 4.5 star, a 4-star, 4.5 star potential. Physicals could be better, but he's 6'2", so that's fine by me. So he's a well-rounded player by the looks of it, and he's been with the club for he's a youth player, so even better, he's a youth player. But that's fantastic. We got a good keeper, Olafsson, who is 27 years old. He's still quite young. 4-star current, 4-star potential. He looks okay. Like I said, we're just going to keep on quickly going through this. Jeppe Janssen, who looks decent. I don't know where he is on loan at the moment. I don't know whether I'll be renewing his loan, but he's Danish. He looks alright. That's all I can say. Good Johnson, not the Good Johnson. I wonder if this is. Oh no, he's 31 years old. He won't be the son of Ida Good Johnson, will he? I don't think it's the same spelling at Good Johnson anyway. But centre midfielder looks decent. It's not really natural at anything as a 31-year-old, which is a bit weird, but decent. He's got a few double-figure stats in there. Gunnarsson, who is on loan at one of these Kerry clubs, who is a left back. He's once again decent all round. Physicals could be better, but he is 6'4" and a left back. So what more could you ask for? Benedictson, centre mid. Look at all those. He's perfect at centre mid, and he can play centre attacker mid. He can do bits at centre defensive mid. He can also play centre back, right mids, left wing, right wing. Physical's great. 6 foot tall. A nice little all-round player, and he's 20 years old. 3-star current, 5-star potential. So he could be one to keep an eye out on. There isn't any more real players to show you, I guess. I'll just, as I'm talking, I'll go through all these players, and we'll just do this. So, if you did enjoy the first episode, please leave a like on that one. It was really fun to make. It took me a hell of a long time, because in between the episode, I recorded the podcast, which I do. So that took me so the podcast took us 2 hours, and unfortunately the audio corrupted on it, so it couldn't come out, which was a bummer, but these things happen. And so I can't remember when it was, but I think it's when I started the save to when I first holiday, and I closed the game down and did the podcast, and I looked much more tired than I did at the start of the video. So I don't think it affected it too much, but it's fine. I don't think it affected it. But I've just gone through a load of players there. You can pause on the players. I wasn't looking at their stats, unfortunately. I will be doing that at a different time. But let's have a look at dynamics and see where we're at the moment. So manager's support, as expected, is dreadful. But the dressing room and the match cohesion is all good at the moment. We've got a couple of team leaders there. One person, this Pawderson, the right back, the good young right back, wants to move to a bigger club, which is understandable, but hopefully we can keep him in for another year. And we've got a good mixture of team leaders. I don't think anyone's going to support me. No, everyone opposes me at the moment, which is understandable. We're going to have to win them over, but we got a good bunch of team leaders and high influential players, etc., which is fantastic to see. I don't think there's much more to show you. Finances, very up and down, as you can see. We need to sort that out. The former manager even was spending a lot on wage budget, like £2,000 over the wage budget. So we're gonna have to sort that out. We have got a lot of players who won't be playing, so we can get rid of a hell of a lot of players. Let's have a look if they've got any debts or loans. They haven't. Fantastic. End of 2018 season, we're supposed to be finished on 17k. What are we on now? 17k. Brilliant. So I don't know when. I assume the season starts nearer the. I don't know when to start pre-season. That's what I'm trying to say. I just don't know when to start pre-season, because do we start it? Do we even have a pre-season? Because we've got the cup games. I don't know. I don't know, if I'm honest with you. So I'm going to be sorting out the staff members. sorting out any new transfers and getting rid of people, and hopefully reducing the wage budget a little bit. And then we'll come back tomorrow for hopefully this first game against UMF Solfos, who are in our group in the League Cup. I don't know who's favourites to come out of this league. Let's have a look at all the teams, shall we? So they're in the Premier League. I'm not pronouncing that name. They're in the Premier League as well. Magni, I can pronounce that name, are in our league. Why is it gone off? Did I accidentally click home? I can't remember which ones. Magni, I got up soon, didn't I? Strigenan are in the Premier League, and UMF Solfus are in our league. So I don't know if there's a league below us. I assume not, based on that. So is there a league below us? That was another team, wasn't it? No, that's a cup competition. So we are in the bottom league, if you will, of Iceland. But I'm confident that we can do. But judging on that season, that they were supposed to be promoted and they flopped a little bit. I'm confident that we can do well and we can at least fight for promotion. Because at the moment, I don't think I've got any board expectations, because I've literally just come in, and I don't think there's like any promotion if I win the league. No judgment at the moment, because the season's not started and whatnot. But that's the end of the video, and I'm really looking forward to this. It should be fun. And if you yourself are looking forward to this, smash a like on the video. It means a hell of a lot to me. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out. Every day it's 5:30, but subscribe. Turn on notifications if you want, just to remind yourself. And don't forget, retweet my tweet in the description or in the comments, and you'll be entered. Retweet, follow my Twitter. You'll be entered into a Football Manager 2019 giveaway. If you haven't got it already, do it. You might miss out. If you're not in it, you won't win it. All that jazz. But yeah, like, subscribe, and I shall see you again tomorrow, where I'm probably going to be bold. Thank you very much for watching.